Once upon a time, on the shores of Pink Beach, in a sandy beach cooled by the breezes, there lived a young girl named Zara. Zara had become the darling of the village with her beauty and kindness. Many young men vied to marry her, but she gently declined all proposals, as she had not yet found the owner of her heart. Zara, happy with the innocence and tranquility of her village, did not feel ready for marriage yet. However, Zara's mother, Zuri, believed it was time for her to find a spouse and start a family. She constantly tried to persuade her into marriage and pressured her to accept any proposal. However, Zara feared marrying the wrong person deep down, especially after experiencing mistreatment in the past. Zara's singlehood had become the subject of ridicule among the villagers. People gave her different names and teased her. Yet Zara continued to live her life unaffected by the noise, always holding on to her love for the blue sea. One day, while walking on the beach, Zara was suddenly bitten by a snake. Writhing in pain, she was rescued by a young and handsome man named Kofi, who approached her. Kofi immediately treated Zara and helped her recover. As Zara looked at Kofi with gratitude, a different feeling emerged in her heart. Over time, they both fell in love with each other and decided to get married. However, Zara's happiness was short-lived. Kofi's mother, Ebele, did not welcome her daughter-in-law. Ebele was arrogant and domineering. She constantly criticized Zahra, trying to find faults with her. Zahra did her best to meet her mother-in-law's expectations. However, no effort softened Ebele's heart. Ebele constantly belittled Zahra and complained about her at every opportunity. Zahra tried to suppress her despair in the face of Ebele's coercive behavior. However, under Ebele's pressure, Zahra's dream of marriage began to darken. One day, Zara noticed that Ebele was forcing her son Kofi to behave more emotionally distant towards her. This led Zara to suspect that Ebele might have cast a spell on Kofi. Zara tried various ways to expose her mother-in-law's ill intentions. However, it seemed impossible to resist Ebele's spells. Zara made efforts to regain Kofi's and her own happiness. Eventually, she uncovered Ebele's deceit and succeeded in saving Kofi. However, the malicious mother-in-law, unwilling to accept Ebele's defeat, prepared a second plan to sabotage Zara's happiness. One night, she quietly entered Zara's room and secretly hid under her bed, starting to cast a spell. With the help of dark powers, Ebele aimed to cast a spell on Zara's soul, intending to distance her from Kofi. Determined to darken Zara's thoughts and alienate her from her love for Kofi, she was ready to use any malicious spell. Zara was unaware of Ebele's new scheme and hoped to enjoy the beauty of a new day with Kofi eagerly. However, Ebele's dark spell began to seize Zara's soul, leaving her restless and unhappy. Kofi noticed Zara's changing mood and tried to be by her side. However, Ebele's spell was strong and effective in distancing Zara from Kofi. Over time, Zara's love for Kofi began to weaken, and the distance between them grew. Despite Ebele's dark schemes, Kofi never gave up on his love for Zara. Challenging the dark forces, he fought to save Zara's soul and succeeded in bringing her back to a life filled with love. Eventually, Ebele's dark spell was repelled from Zara's soul, and Zara, illuminated by Kofi's love, found happiness once again. Ebele's plans failed, and Zara and Kofi were bound to each other with the ties of a love that would last forever. And thus, the triumph of love and goodness over evil was once again proven. Zahra and Kofi continued to walk towards a happy future, embracing each other tightly on the shores of Pink Beach. If you enjoyed this story and want more content, keep following us. We'll continue exploring the rich folklore of Africa. Thank you.